You a North Sider?
North Sider.
North Sider. North Sider where?
By the Greens, Lawrence and Winthrop.
Yeah. That's why I represent the Cubs, man.
Yeah, the Cubs.
That North Side, man.
That's North Side, man.
That lake, man, that water, you know what I mean?
Yep, my little brother used to work for them. Management control.
What you mean?
He's a security guard. But in the Cubs state, they call it management control. Yeah. Control the crowd.
What about the art, man?
Well, my art is self-expression, man. Mostly everything. In the beginning, I started just seeing stuff that's on.
We gotta answer. Like, get your social media or something anyway. Let them know who you is first.
Well, LIL, Light is Life, man. My name is E.BHoy. You know, I'm a local artist out here. I call myself a multi-artist because I try to expand in everything that I do. So
what's your IG and stuff? What's your social media?
My IG is at leaderhawk.com. And come holler at me.
So what you do? You say?
Man, I just, some of this stuff right here is mine, This here. Some of this stuff right here, I was just, waking up in the morning thinking about yoga. So I go run and just put it on canvas.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff is like I said before, it's self-expression. Everything I do is coming straight from the heart and from the gut. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, it's one of my favorites right here.
That crown with that tattoo. I got one on the back of my neck, man. That boy, yeah.
I call this Dazed and Confused.
Crown and 5-point stars. Let's talk about that though. The 5-point stars. What do 5-point stars represent to you?
Well, the 5-point star, when this piece right here represents just America, except when you have the white stars in there, but I just represent the representation is for the black stars, just for my culture. And I call this piece Dazed and Confused because we always reaching for something better. That's why I got these stairways up here. As you can see, this is a black man, but with the swirl that makes it that he's confused. Okay. He don't know what he's reaching for, but he want to get to his full potential, but can't.
In America.
In America.
You ain't got to be quiet over there.
In America.
Who is you over there? What's your social media and everything, man?
Rory Davis or Urban Beauty Anonymous on Facebook and IG and on TikTok.
TikTok, you doing TikTok?
Yeah. Majority of the TikTok is just my TikTok, not Rory Davis. My daughter took that one over, but Urban Beauty Anonymous.
Okay.
Urban Beauty BEAUTII Anonymous.
Right.
Get it right, huh?
LLC on TikTok. Right. Yeah, that's when I do it. You'll see me doing like customized shoes or clothes and stuff on there. You can follow that.
Customized clothes and shoes like what? What you got over there? What do you got over there?
We got the Bulls, Chicago native, so we doing a lot of Chicago shit. A lot of Chicago stuff. We got Chicago Bulls custom. We got Chicago Bears custom, and just a lot of Chicago gear. Then I got my clothing line, which is True Rubble. This is what you see back here, but I really had to put that on standstill. I can't get that the way I want it right now. I ain't got the money to put into it, so I just pull it back until I can push it the way I want to. We're going to sell these first.
Yeah, for sure.
What you mean, you going to sell the prints? The Cubs, what make you represent the North Side? You the North Side or you a Sox fan? What you is?
Oh, no, the Cubs, the reason why I like the Cubs was one of the only sporting events I ever been to in my life was a Cubs game. And I remember when I was a kid, one of my mentors took us to a Cubs versus Giants game. Okay. You know what I mean? I never had been to no other sports event before then. We grew up in the land of the Bulls, but I never been to a Bulls game. So this was one of the teams that's from my hometown that I actually get to see play. So yeah, it stuck with me for a while.
Was it a long game? It was a good one though, wasn't it?
Oh no, we ain't stay long.
You went to a Cubs game?
Yeah, I've been to a Cubs game. I was in a movie called Rookie of the Year too. Remember the little boy? That broke his arm.
Was it about the Cubs?
It was about the Cubs. It was a little boy. He had broke his arm, so he got some magic in his arm, so he started throwing like 100 miles an hour, so they wound up recruiting him on the Cubs, and he became a starting pitcher. And I was just an extra up in there. I made sure I wore the brightest thing in there so you could see me.
What the movie called?
Rookie of the Year.
It's almost like Andrew in outfield.
It's almost like that, yeah. I wore like a bright orange and green Miami Hurricane jogging suit.
yeah. You always been into fashion and stuff and different clothes and stuff. You got some clothing line or design you doing?
Man, I got so many clothing lines. I'm trying to get up off the ground. I got my number one is called Lighthouse Company. It's a Lighthouse clothing line. I got a Lighthouse Couture for women. I got a baby line coming called Baby Goon. I got something for the youngins called Trapezoid. And then I got another
Baby
one.
Goon?
Baby Goon. That's for the little kids, onesies, socks, baby hats and everything else. And And then I got Chicagoland I'm working on. I just trying to put that together too.
Yeah, the Chicago lane. That's beautiful. I love Chicago. What's the significance with the flag, the Chicago flag for you, Fred? What I mean, you know, what do that represent to you? The flag on the shoe. How do that?
Well,
the buildings. What do those buildings mean to you?
All right. So as far as the buildings,
take it off. Let me see it. That boy is
as far
expensive.
as the buildings go.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of edging off, but as far as the skyline go, it's self-explanatory, man. Chicago got one of the best skylines in the world, man.
Absolutely.
And you know, living there, I you know, you really enjoy it living there, but then now being able to go back home like a tourist, yeah, it's dope as fuck. So it's different.
What you mean the best skylines, like big buildings?
Exactly.
Ain't no big buildings in Green Bay. What, the courthouse, the biggest building or some shit out here?
No, the hospital, St. Vincent.
What you mean?
13 floors. 13 floors on St. Vincent go up to.
I thought that courthouse go. Well, it's a hotel that's high. I used to go to that hotel downtown, fucking New Year's Eve, watching through the window, because you know what I mean. That's, or you can even look at Monroe Plaza shit. Yeah. That Monroe Plaza window hot in the mug. You know what I mean? But what about fashion? What do fashion and design and trying to create your own thing? Like, how do that make you feel? As you know what I mean? How do that make fashion, you feel?
Man,
that's what I'm talking about.
Man, fashion for me, I love fashion. It's just me. I gotta have my own thing going on. I can't dress like nobody else. I can't do this. If I even got to cut some pants off, I do that plenty of times. Cut my own stuff, put my own designs on my jeans. Even take a regular hat I can get from the dollar store or something and put my own mark on it and make it mine.
Yeah,
make
you said
it
you were the brightest thing in that fucking movie.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, the brightest thing in the rookie.
What colors is off limits? You think it's some colors off limits for men or?
For men, no, not right now. But right now, I'm in the vibe. As you can see, like my man's got all these, vibrant colors that's hanging out. That's my lane. I'm trying to get in, especially for trapezoid. Just want to be vibrant, so you could be, you can hang out. You know what I'm saying. People can see you, and see what you rocking at times when you need to.
I be rocking them fucking security vests. Them gold with the, you know what I mean, the reflective vest, the construction vest. Because I'm always building. You feel me?
I think I just want more with the vibrant colors, because the vibrant colors is more like symbolize spring. That's when everything coming back to life. Right. So it's like you can find black shirts, gray shirts, and all that stuff year round. It's these colors out of season, they go out of season. So it's like.
What about the green and gold, though? What about the green and gold? Man, what color? How does this color make you feel? What about the green and gold? What about the green and gold? You know what I mean? Because I'm still, no matter what.
When I think about green and gold, simply, when I think about green and gold, it has nothing to do with the Packers.
You think about Bishop
Don
Juan?
It has nothing to do with Bishop Don Juan. It's just like green and gold.
Right. Green for the green.
No, I'm just saying green and gold for me was
honey. Yeah. Green for the money, gold for the honey. I feel like it's just like the cheese. You feel me?
Green and gold for me is a new start. It's a new beginning, new everything. So everything that was behind before green and gold, like before I moved to Wisconsin, that's old. Right. So you know what I'm saying? You got to lose your old self to become new. So it's like green and gold just represent opportunity, because it's a lot of opportunity for, you know what I'm saying, urban culture here, because it's not here.
Yeah,
and
shout out.
Ain't that much competition.
Urban culture. Shout out Urban Cultural Arts, Art and Event Center. You know what I mean? East Walnut, Urban Cultural Arts, talk about the urban culture. You know what I mean? The feel, the essence of everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like
the different design. You don't even got to come here and actually buy a design. You can come here and just feel the energy from the
Channel
design.
Your energy.
You can get these, because I was talking about the vibrant colors and shit. You can get that shit and put it together, and it should be so dope, bro.
That's
you know what I mean?
When I walk in and then I go home and go paint something.
Yeah.
It's that energy.
I didn't paint walls. I didn't drew everything. I didn't wrote sayings on the wall. I didn't did all different kinds of things in the center. You know what I mean? So I know I've been around here for a while. I'm like, man, I'm gonna try to fill it wall to wall up. It's gonna be so much art, so many different layers. He just showed me a new paint color. What was paint color called?
Vanta Black.
What is it?
Vanta Black. Never heard of it.
Hey, bro, it's the darkest black ever. Vanta Black. It's like you can't even see it. Then we looked at it on the fucking BMW. It just, you see the lights, you know what I mean? But I saw SRT like it, but it's like a dark. The room, how I look in the room?
You don't see edges, so it looks like you're in a void.
Oh wow, that's dope. Put some a black light on there too. That'd be nice.
Paint, black light.
Yeah. Yeah, like them old school vintage posters you used to have when you with the afros, and they used to glow in the dark when it was black in the back. You know what I'm talking about? That neon stuff?
Yeah.
That's
or you could just hang them up in there.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I should have figured that out.
Venta Black. He said put it in the other room because it's different. It's different layers to it. It's different rooms, different areas. Right. We want to create a space where you know what I mean. You'd like
the deprivation chamber.
The what?
Deprivation chamber.
The deprivation chamber. Right. But you know what I also heard too? Marilyn Manson. Right now they trying to get at him now, and the funny thing about it is they getting at him for trapping the girls in the room, a padded room. Right. And like pretty much starving them and pretty much just using them as sex slaves. But this Marilyn Manson though, what do you expect with a name? You Marilyn Manson. Yeah, of course. You in the room, they talking about he got all kind of satanic beliefs. What do he talk about? Who is he? You feel me?
His music. His music speaks for itself.
Man.
Say the same thing. You already know who he is.
What's up with music?
What go to church with Kanye on Sundays?
Because I'm saying it's a good side and it's a bad side.
That's what I'm saying.
But people make sex out to be something different. This is what he preached this all the time. Right. And people got to be the word that they bring, be the message that they bring. You know what I'm saying? You preach something, you got to live it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm trying to live shit. I'm getting to the point now. It's about being not out of body, not like off the toad or nothing, or off no, you know what I mean? No drugs or nothing. I'm talking about sober mind state, sober praying, blessings, sober working out, the yoga like we talked about, you know what I mean? We trying to build, we trying to grow, we still trying to stay. We old being trying to make it through this motherfucker. Cause look, not only bringing both the worlds together, music, art, design, clothes. It's dope. You can't even imagine art is so dope. Yeah, and it's here. It's here. The whole culture is here. The art and events, and it's here. Yeah. It's here. You know what I mean? You can go to another room right now and watch a movie on a projector. You know what I mean? You can sit down and so many TVs and different art on a wall where it light up the fish tanks, the animals. You know what I mean? Shout out to Chapo and rest in peace Wilson type shit. You know what I mean? The dog and the cat. But yeah, it's elements to this place, man. And we just, you know what I mean? And 43 North is still here. You know what I'm saying? We working as far as like coming together with these different artists. 43 North is just an outlet. You know what I mean? Besides the music that's downstairs as well. Because we got a recording studio also. A recording studio where you can come record your music. You can do things. That's what I was saying about music when we talked about if a person is preaching music or like Marilyn Manson or doing music, do you think they should be judged by that? Yeah, right? Mm-hmm. But do you separate the artist from the... Do you separate, like R. Kelly, do you separate the artist from the thing? Because you know this is his music. What if he, you know what I mean?
Well, that's what it's all about, self-expression, right? That's what you got to have.
In my opinion in that, okay, for every form of self-expression, artistry, you know what I'm saying? It had to be a conduit. It had to be some type of connection. So some people connect they art to a dark side, you know what I mean? But does that take away from their art? It's your self-expression. It's just what you interpret it from what you see.
Because I heard you try to take art.
It's your own interpretation. Back. So anybody can be can do anything really. Basically, art can be dancing, paint. You got just think about it here. They do paint and sip. Then you got the aerobics. You know what I mean? With
the step class. Step class. You come
so
here
now
also,
the person who choreographed that, you know what I mean? If you do put, you know what I mean, choreographer, you know what I mean, a class, the person who thought of the dance move, that's a form of art. You know what I'm saying? Because it didn't exist at first. Right. She thought of the steps that got the class doing it, so that's art. Then you got somebody downstairs recording. You could be in this building at any given time. It's just everywhere. Yeah. Somebody be painting over there. She's doing paint and sip back here. I'm in here just doing a shirt. He downstairs recording. It's just an outlet. It's an outlet. No matter what if you want to come here and doodle on the wall, you know what I mean? It's just. Right. Like doodle, not doodle.
Not doodle.
Keep your pants on, my boy.
Yeah. Like, but you gotta express yourself. I'm talking about, but would you separate the artist from the material? Like, as far as like people trying to take your Grammy back, or like they took the Cosby Show off the air once he got found guilty. Do you think that's? Can you know what I mean? Do you think that's right? I still like the music.
I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right at all because you already set your mark already. It's like, why take it away? It's basically like too late already. You know, you already took your position. You solidified your position. Why take it away when you work so hard to get where you at? That's not being right.
No, because in my opinion, slippery slope. Because
we
all know.
You don't listen to R. Kelly no more.
No, I'm just saying.
You don't listen to R. Kelly no more.
No. As far as not separating the art, I'm just saying certain things you can. We all know it takes so much time to build character, and it only takes one act to destroy it. So, in that aspect, you can see why certain people will, you know what I'm saying, blitzkrieg you or drag you through the mud because of one thing. Because you can build up character your whole life and do something at the end, and they'll never remember none of the stuff you did previous to that. So, it takes a lot to build up. It only takes one act to destroy everything. So, it's always going to be a balance. You got some people swing left, swing right. the art is still there.
It's still there.
But it won't be respected the same way if somebody found out something bad about you or they see you a different way.
Yeah.
If I see you as a great father, but then I seen you do something that I feel like great fathers don't do, I no longer see you as a great father. Don't take away all the times that I did see you do things that I felt was great father activities. But this one thing made me reevaluate them. Would I let my kids stay with him unattended?
Hey. So what do you think about that family and art? Do any of your genes, like the artist genes, blend into any of your kids, or do any of your kids artistic, or do it automatically get that?
I think all my kids got it. I got a daughter. She rap. She cold. And both of my youngest daughters, they in Jaguars Elite. Shout out to them. They in
what is it
drill
called?
team. Jaguars Elite drill team.
Mm-hmm.
They at practice right now, matter of fact. And so my man, sometimes it trickle down to your kids. It's just what it's the work you put in.
Who's the artist
I call
in your
myself
family?
Joe Jackson.
Who's the artist in your family?
Well, my auntie, rest in peace. Her name was Grace Foy. She was a man. I got everything from her, man. She used to just do art with ink and a stick pen. Yeah. And I'm talking about do pictures of Stevie Wonder, Sidney Poitier, and just with Dr. King.
Who your favorite artist?
My favorite artist, I got a couple of favorite artists. My favorite artist of all time, of course, is John Michel Basquiat. That's my favorite of all time. I took
Who yours? Who your favorite artist?
Me.
You.
Artist dope. Shout out 43 North.
43 North.
All right.